All right, Guggers, Gug Nation. Today, first off, if you're coming from the very short video about me trying to find a dinosaur Gug, I'm sorry, it just happened so fast. I did not expect that. But if you're not, well, this is going to be another epic adventure. I would like to find a plate Gug, and this is the only one I know the prompt for is Muffin, and that gets you this kind of little guy. All the plate Gugs that I've seen are like a little ball in the middle with almost this exact face every time, and then like stuff sprinkled on the plate. What actually makes a plate Gug generate, I could not tell you. Because like muffins, I don't even feel like muffins are normally on a plate when you see them. So why would that get it? But, I mean, I've seen rose Gugs on a plate. I think we've seen cheese Gugs on a plate. So I want to get a Gug on a plate. So we are going to play until we get a Gug on a plate. But, unlike the last video, which I just ended because it was absolutely hilarious that the very first one was a Dino Gug, I will finish out the run at the very minimum. Alright, so I think that foods that would normally be on plates is how you get a plate Gug. That might not be the case, but I think that that's a good strategy. And so I think the real thing is not to put in other keywords that'll turn it into a different type of Gug. You know, like spaghetti, always on a plate, maybe in a bowl, I guess. But that's going to turn it into a spaghetti Gug, I think, right? So you gotta use words that are only going to make it think plate. And so at first I'm thinking maybe like baked goods, because muffin works, right? Could be like croissant, maybe biscuit. Let's try biscuit. Surely biscuit's probably been done. Let's add something to it. Let's make it a blueberry biscuit. My fellow Americans might be familiar with Bojangles and the Bowberry biscuit, which is a very delicious breakfast item. We got old Blurgoo Biscuit. What a great name. Sounds like a interdimensional salesman. Mr. Blurgoo Biscuit. Alright, he's blue. See? That might be a problem there. We used blueberry, and so that made it go blue Gug. We need it to go plate Gug. What did he do? I didn't even read. Create a random blueberry biscuit item. Gain 1 health for each biscuit created. Is that ETB? It is. Oh, it gave everybody a health there. Oh my god! Okay, that guy turned my Gug. That's brutal. What an absolute, just appalling start. Wow. Well, there you go. I don't know what you were looking for, but if it was me getting absolutely just smashed right from the get-go, you found it. Alright. Oh, we got 3 amniotic pools at the start. That's great for trying to get specific Gugs. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we stick with the Muffin, since we know Muffin can generate one. And let's go with like a descriptor of the muffin that shouldn't affect the Gug, maybe like toasted. It's a toasted muffin. If you've ever had a toasted muffin, it's got that nice crispy top on there. I love a good toasted muffin. We got Mufflump. If toasted, decrease the enemy attack by 3. Regain 2 health if not damaged while toasted. Oh. I'm going to assume it's toasted because we put that in the prompt, right? It's got to be a toasted muffin. And it's definitely not on a plate. See, this little, like, I don't know, I call it like a smoke apparatus. You know, it kind of looks like a flame or like a plume of smoke coming off of something there. I think that happens with like fire and heat related things. So even our toasted might have affected the image generation there. Alright, let's see if he decreases enemy attack. He doesn't, but it could be that Um, it could be that they have to be directly in front of him. We don't know. That's such a weak one. A 1-2. That's a great starting Gug there. Alright, but we're going to a pool here, not to a store. Alright, I want to stick with Muffin for a little bit. I think that's the way to go. Maybe let's try Soft Muffin. I don't think there's a Gug archetype that embodies soft in such a way that it would pull it away from plate. I can't remember if this is one of the ones they told us there was a single Gug in the training set that was on a plate, or if there were no Gugs in the training set that were on a plate. I can't remember. Ooh, Crumbly might be good for... Crumbly's one of those adjectives that'll make it a bad Gug, though. Like, it's just falling apart and losing health every turn or something. Muff Tonight. Or Muff Tonight. You know, that could have a whole different meaning. But we're going to go with Muff Tonight. It's taken a while to test it, so maybe it's because it's drawing us up a nice, beautiful plate. After this video, I need to do like just the craziest, longest video that's just trying to get a Rose Dinosaur Gug on a plate. Oh no! It just broke. Alright, let's try Crumbly Muffin. Actually, let's just go with Delicious. That's another like food themed word that might get us back to that plate region of the image generation. We can also use Tasty. I wonder if these are a set group of Gugs or if it's just pulling it from like my folder there. Generation might be down at the second. It's taking a while. No, it finished. And we got a pumpkin Gug somehow. All Gugs gain 1 health. If Gug's health is below its starting value, heal it by 2. Alright. Man, that one having 8 health is something else. I think this fixes our problem here. Alright, maybe pumpkins are related to tasty or delicious or food related adjectives. So let's abandon Muffin. What else could be on a plate? Let's see what happens if I Google food on a plate, like what it shows here. Food on a plate. So if we Google image search food on a plate, the first thing is like some deviled eggs, carrots, orange slices, and cookies. That's not a single item, first off. You know, oddly enough, a lot of pictures of salmon, like salmon planks. Like I'm looking, there's like 5 on just this first little bit right here. But see, salmon is 100% going to get us fish Gugs, and we don't want that. So it can't be salmon. That's not the strategy. Oh, what about pies? Pies are always in a dish, right? So let's go with sweet potato pie. Oh, but that potato is probably going to pull us to potato, Gug. I didn't think this through, guys. We need pie to do a lot of heavy lifting here. Surely somebody's already generated just the word pie, Gug, right? Like, no way nobody's typed in pie yet. Oh, it's not even a potato Gug. It's just a big orange fluffy Gug. And he's releasing a sweet aroma, dude. A lot of the foods just release sweet aromas that heal. Dude, when we get to this first shop, we're going to have some money, let me tell you. Hopefully it's got 2 Gugs. Nope, just 1. Spoogle. Let's heal up Spoogle, I guess. Since we got the money to do it. Might as well soup him up. So insane, I think we get to go straight to another pool as well. Alright, so sweet potato pie did nothing for us. So let's do... Oh yeah, let's just try pie. I feel like that's been done before, but... Let's do pie. Actually, let's do pie, muffin, pie. Let's just throw words at it that are foods. That are seemingly unrelated to all the other Gug archetypes. Spawn a random pie muffin on a free spot. Now it does that at the end of the round. Oh, wow. What a very interesting looking Gug. Kind of has, I don't know, this face is giving me like llama vibes. I know that that's not what llamas look like, but that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Gain health equal to the total number of adjacent forest-themed Gugs. Very interesting. Alright, let's see these. Oh, we got multiples? We got a cherry pie muffin and a blueberry pie muffin. And they have their own little flavor text. That's awesome. We got the whole squad up here. Oh, we got an apple pie muffin. I was thinking we were just going to get the same ones every time, but it seems like we don't have to. Cherry and apple again. We might get another one. I guess we'll see. We've seen 3 so far. And I think those 3 might be the only 3. Not that that's bad. I mean, that is a phenomenal Gug. As far as like base tier Gugs go, you know, an infinite token generator making 2 at the end of every turn, and they're not 1/1s. I mean, that's about as good as it gets. Sure, we'll buy Blake Tooth. The essence of William Blake permeates the round, revealing unseen possibilities. Who's weak? I guess it's Blake. Oh, we're out of money. No, we're not out of money. I just didn't click it. Okay, so... I guess we'll put the healthiest bit of the gang in there first. And then we can just let the pie muffins fight for us from here on out. I was thinking that was a rose gug for a second based on that one little off to the side there, but it appears to be an incomplete one, if one at all. How are we gonna get this plate gug? How literal can we go? Can we hit it with something like maybe muffin on a plate? I mean, if I was a large language model image generator, that would get me to draw a muffin on a plate. We got muffler cake, spawn a plate, and place a muffin on it. Each end of round, the muffin grants a random buff to a random allied gug. Oh, it's taking a while. That says to me, I'm making a plate gug. Because, you know, it doesn't get to make a lot of them, so it's got to put in that extra effort. It's working hard to create this plate gug for us. Oh, here we go. It changed its ability, but what about the image? No! You can't do this to us. Alright, let's try again. Let's do pie on a plate, since... You know, every time it fails like that, you just know it was the perfect gug. That was the one that looked right. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Why a pumpkin gug? I love pumpkins as much as the next guy. Oh, pie. Maybe it's pie that pulls it to pumpkin, because pumpkin pie is such a popular pie. Man, that was a lot of P sounds. We're doing some alliteration today. Explode into slices, dealing 1 damage per slice to all gugs. Shoot, we'll put everybody out on the battlefield here. Why not? This, I believe, is the final round. So no reason not to. Dude, that small slime looks awesome. He's got like a little tree on his shoulder. Oh, I almost let poor Puffloon here die. Wasn't paying attention. We gotta go try and regenerate that muffin on a plate, because I think, you know, it's a little sus that it didn't finish. Dude, whatever we got buffing every turn is just so obnoxious. Why? Why are you doing them all individually like this? Look at him. I think it's Mufflump doing this to us. Alright. He'll survive, so I'm doing that. Oh, now he won't survive, will he? Oh, it was just a speed debuff, not a health debuff. So we're still good. Everything's fine. We can move him here. And that cherry pie muffin can finish out Slimiest Rex here for an easy win. Alright, let's go to the amniotic pool and see. Oh, nope, that's the garden. Get us out of there. Put us in the pool. It was muffin on a plate. Oh! It did work. That is why it failed. It just didn't want us to see the beautiful muffin. I think we got to call that a win. Because we didn't know that it worked, but it did work. And we won that round in spite of that. Transform into a delicious muffin on a plate, boosting all nearby Gugs attack by 1. So there it is, muffin on a plate. But since I did promise to finish the run that I got the thing on, we'll do another one. How about that? We'll try to find another thing on a plate. How about this? How about a croissant on a plate? Oh, it doesn't fit. I can't believe, dude, that just validates my headcanon that every time it fails, it generated the perfect looking Gug. We got platasson here. Each round sprout warm, fresh croissant crumbs that heal nearby enemy Gugs. I mean, let's be real. This says croissant, right? I mean, who are we fronting? Croissant? What y'all doing over there in France? Now, that's like a croissant on his side right there almost. Each round sprout warm, fresh croissant crumbs that heal nearby Gugs. Okay, that's not bad. Unless it's healing the enemy Gugs. Oh. The pack morph added ghosts, which are substantially healthy, I should say. And he's going to do it again. We can't handle that kind of hit. Oh, it gave me one that time. Nice. So I can let him heal up a little bit. I'm still blown away by the fact that muffin on a plate just worked. Alright, so we can grab us another Gug. And a little bit of health here. Hopefully we don't get that double two-laned. Actually, I think the strat here is just take this hit. Oh, I was thinking it was going to give us another Pac-Man Gug here. Oh, and now it will. Now this one will block his, and it'll give us another one. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That actually worked out for us. Alright, so we need something on a plate. And baked goods have worked once. We could try a muffin on a plate 2. Or muffin on a platter. Let's try that. I mean, platter, plate, essentially the same thing. Serve a muffin to each ally, restoring 2 health and boosting their attack by 1. Very nice. Oh, look at this. That's the start of a plate. You know, I think the image generator like actually trims down the pictures and removes what it thinks is background. And I think that the plate got taken here because this is the face of a plate Gug for sure. Yeah, that's supposed to be a plate Gug. You can see how high up he's floating there. Should have been a muffin. Should have been. We know it. Serve a muffin to each ally, restoring 2 health. Okay, and that's when he enters the battlefield. Alright. So. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. And I think what we do now is pull those 2 out. Put him back in. Oh, no. Why did it move over? He's definitely going to die now, unfortunately. Oh, no, that one moved over too. I don't know what just happened, but a lot of not good is all I can say. I mean, I guess at least Platifagu lived. And we can't afford another Gug, so we're just stuck with Platifagu here. We do get one more amniotic pool here. The muffin on a strat seems to be kind of working, so I think we got to do that. Muffin on a dish. Let's try that. Let's look at the shadows and see if we get a plate Gug in the shadows here. Oh, there it is, plate Gug. Did y'all see that? There was a plate Gug. I saw it. That was a rose Gug. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no. That's not a plate Gug at all. It transforms transform into a dish with a garnish if under attack. Now if it visually did that, that would be legendary. Unfortunately for us, this is where our run ends. Ripperoni. Alright. I think to be genuine, we gotta stop with Muffin. But what are we gonna go with? Let's see. I'm gonna Google baked goods similar to muffins. Scones? Yeah, we could do that. Let's try scone on a plate. We don't really got scones in America, I don't think. At least not in my part. None of the bakeries I go to have scones on the rack. Spawn a plate. If there's a Gug directly opposite, place the scone on the plate, and target Gug cannot be attacked until next round. Show me a plate Gug. What if we get on a roll and we just get plate Gugs for every single Gug this run? It's taking a while. Y'all know what that means. That means it's actually making the plate Gug and failing. We've seen it. We've seen it before. I hate normally to type in the same thing again because a lot of times it'll fail if you do that. Since this is our first generation though, we can just restart the game and try it again. Oh, there it is. We got him. We got the plate Gug, ladies and gentlemen. If more than half of the opposing Gugs are alive, randomly choose a Gug and replace it with a scone. Very good looking plate too. We got the defined edges. We got the crumbles. We got the classic plate Gug face. Beautiful. Beautiful plate Gug. That is exactly what we wanted. And we got some ghosts. Oh, because of Gugginguish here. He summons the ghosts. Alright, we'll let this Gug fight here. I mean, and so far, what a great start. The every Gug is a plate Gug dream is alive. We do not have enough money to buy another Gug, however. Alright, we got Clonok. Summon ancient spirits that temporarily boost all allied Gugs attack by 2. That's rough, because he is a 7 health there as well. I think we do this. Is that another 7 health there? It is. We're looking rough. I can't lie here. All right, so I think we gotta go baked good on a plate again. Let me go back to my list of baked goods similar to muffins. Actually, I'm just gonna pull up this list of baked goods. Ooh, a bun or a brownie. I don't know. I feel like brownie might get us somewhere we don't want to be. What about just tart? Tarts are pretty different, but here we go. Tart on a plate. Tart on a plate. Tart on a plate. We believe. Oh, it generated quick. That gives me less hope. Oh, it is taking a while now. Now I believe we might be getting the plate gug. I don't know why plate gugs take so long, but I'm not going to complain. See, I think it is your recent gugs that you've seen there, the shadows, because I swear I just saw our plate gug with the bit of the plate sticking off the side of him. Oh, with glasses? Oh my god! Dude, I tried, I swear, for like a month to get a cup gug. And this one is a plate with 2 glasses. We have like a wine or a water glass and like a traditional drink glass over here. This is new territory. I think we just unlocked new gugs here. This is actually insane. And it's almost a pumpkin gug on the plate. Oh, I'm so glad we kept going. This is insane. He heals too, so we might actually not just lose now. Oh man. And refreshing tart can at least take a hit while we heal, so that's awesome, actually. So in theory, alright, don't know what happened there. I think everybody's fine though. Jesus, the moving around is scary. Alright, so this one has to come back. And I guess we have to take this hit. Okay, what can we do here? This. I'm so excited about this Gug. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that one. Okay, the moving around here could get us killed. I don't actually know. We'll see. But this... yeah, that saves us. And this one can heal. Oh, that one takes the hit. Epic. Do we have money to spend? Jesus. We do. Okay, so we can get another Gug and we can get some health. Alright. And we get to go to another one for the possible 3rd plate Gug in a row. Whew. My heart is pounding right now. Now that we've got this like whole meal Gug, I don't even know what to call it, dude. We got 2 drinks and the plate? That's nuts. Alright, let's see. I'm thinking we go pastry. Pastry on a plate. Come on, pastry on a plate. Don't let us down. Create a pastry on an empty plate. I mean, all right. But what does it look like? That's the real question here. Is it a plate Gug? No! The plate Gug run ends. Ah, we almost had it. We almost had the perfect set of plate gugs. We got 2 out of 3 so far. Wow, that is a terrifyingly detailed gug there. And it builds a labyrinth around itself. Oh. So that one's pastry. It summons additionally as well. Actually, I want to switch those two, I think. And I guess I'll switch these two. I want to get him to 10 attack here. So many buffs going down right now. Alright, let's see. We need that one to die. We need that one to die. Dude, I hope whatever just nerfed all of our attacks is temporary. That was a big hit. Actually, I need this guy to start getting its attack up. Oh my god, he has 17 attack? That was huge. Jesus, I just need something with 1 attack to kill him. So, I can pull all these back. Oh wait, hold on. I need to put him here. Then I need this. Oh no, I don't have anything to pull back. Okay, it'll be fine. We can make this work. Because what I can do is put this pastry here and then pull this one and this one back. And now he can take care of that for me. Jesus. And we'll let Flador finish it up for us. We still have a chance at 1 more plate gug. If we finish with 3 out of 4 plate gugs, I'll be very pleased, I think. Evaporates to create an ethereal mist. Evaporates to me says that he dies, so I'm probably not going to play that gug just out of sheer terror of what might happen. Alright, so I think we go here. I'm going to let Platus go in here, buff up his attack. Oh, wow. That's a big hitter. But... oh, we just lose. Oh, no. Big sadness. Well, either way, I think that was an absolutely legendary plate gug run. What was that crazy one? Tart on a plate? Let's look at that one again. Look at that. I mean, what a gug. That's new territory right there. That's the new goal. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast making it. As always, y'all have a great one, and I'll see you again next time.